So we brought back the founder of the Frugal, Feminista, Kara Stevens, to weigh in on this. I had to get you to talk about this, Kara. So I do want to start with Zendaya first for a second. From where you sit, why is it socially acceptable in our society to say out loud, to write, to type, that a woman is asking for too much money? Why do we allow that to happen?
I think society has these expectations and stereotypes about what women should want, what women should be worthy of asking for, and that definitely stems around money. Money is often perceived as an area where men should dominate, should lead, should have the final say in the conversation. And women are often perceived as aggressive, as pushy, as less feminine when they bring up the topic of money. And so it's very easy to see that people will be up in arms about negotiating for what you deserve, you should get in terms of compensation for your skill set and your expertise.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into your expertise if we can. So you shared a quote on your Instagram saying that women who invest in themselves go further, which is why we give our good sis Zendaya a pat on the back. But I wonder, what kind of investment should women make behind the scenes in their lives in order to prepare them to then voice their concerns at the negotiating table?
I think being able to, number one, invest in first having a clear idea of what you want from your career and that trajectory. And that may mean, number one, investing in coaching for you to have a thought partner to help you think about, what do I want in the next 6 months, in the next year, in the next 5 years? And not only what do I want to do, how do I want to feel about the journey of getting there? Do I want to be able to do so with grace? Do I want to be able to do so with ease? So when women begin to take on supports in that way to help them get clear and clarity about what they want out of their lives, they're investing themselves. Yeah. I think investing in peer groups and investing in opportunities to learn and take time from a mentor is another way that women can invest themselves when it comes to developing their career, developing their personal development areas of their life that ultimately impact their negotiation skills, but also impact their ability to advocate for themselves in all areas of their lives.
Yeah, instead of having, 12 thoughts going at once, being able to bounce them off of someone who's trustworthy, has your best interest at heart. Absolutely. So I do wonder, life, it tends to be life, and sometimes, right? So tell us what happens if you regroup, you do everything that you just said, you apply for everything, and you still get turned down for the things that you've worked for and deserved. What's your next step?
Well, first is not to take it personally. The pay gap has been around for at least 20 years. It's persisted. And so I think it's important for you to exercise your options. Before you go, think about, number one, having a conversation with the hiring manager or committee to get feedback on the actual areas that you would need to improve in order to get perhaps the promotion or the next position. And if that doesn't work and there's no clarity and you are perhaps understanding that it is beyond your scope, it's not a work environment that you want to be in, it's time for you to exercise your right to find places that do support your genius and your brilliance. And that means being able to continue to network, build that you possibly built on LinkedIn or you've built in other areas of your career life. Pick up the phone for your previous employers to ask for recommendations. Also be able to tap into your personal network to tell them that you are on the market for a position that has the particular criteria, including compensation that you're looking for. And if they can begin to have connections made for you so you can begin that process of finding a place that definitely respects who you are and is willing to do so and compensate you accordingly.
Protect your genius and your brilliance. Kara Stevens, as always, thank you so much for spreading some wisdom on us. We appreciate you.